So today is day 29 of the communication challenge, and basically I've just been talking to the camera for 29 days now straight just to practice my communication skills, whether it's my tone, melody, facial expression, body language, and archetypes as well. And I just want to talk about what I've learned and what I've took away from this challenge. And yeah, I think the biggest thing that I have realized from this challenge is that it really doesn't take much to improve, because I would say, yeah, 29 days ago I won't be able to speak directly off the cuff to a camera or anyone really without filler words like the ums and the ahs and the you knows. Like, I still have those when I'm talking, obviously, but it's way less. And just the fact that I've been able to just put together my thoughts coherently without having to script them beforehand, or just have some sort of plan beforehand, I think that has been super helpful, especially when I am talking to clients. And yeah, like sometimes you have to really think on the spot. You have to really just, yeah, like put your thoughts together on the spot, and try to be very coherent, and try to sound like you know what you're talking about, honestly. And so I think communication skills is a big part of that, and it's super important to learn, which is why I'm glad I did this challenge. And I mean, I have one day left, but yeah, 29 days of it. And I think the other thing is just going back to like how it doesn't actually take that much effort to improve and to change, is because like this challenge has been quite easy in the sense that every day I've just been getting used to, honestly, it's become like a habit of just sitting down and just talking to camera for like either 15, 30 minutes, like depending on how many takes. And yeah, that's it. Like, you can build that into your daily routine quite easily, and it doesn't take like a massive amount of effort or like a massive change in your life in order to see an improvement, even just from a 30-day challenge. And so I think even just to myself, I think previously I've always thought that, in order to really push myself forward and really improve myself, that I have to, yeah, do something crazy, or I just have to like change up my life, really. But what this challenge made me realize is that that's not necessarily true. Like, all I've been doing is just, yeah, sitting in my room and just talking to a camera straight for 30 days. And that's it. Like, I haven't done anything special. And so, yeah, I think it serves as a very good reminder of just the fact that change doesn't have to be this massive, overwhelming thing that you have to do in order to see any results. Sometimes the best results come from just being consistent. And I think what these challenges with a set amount of time frame, such as a 30-day challenge for anything, or yeah, like doing something for 3 months or something, I think those kind of challenges are good because it forces you to not think that much. It forces you to stop overthinking. And as an overthinker, like, that is massive. Like, that is really helpful, because when you have to do something every day, and you have to basically just push it out there regardless of the outcome, then you kind of have to force yourself to accept that things are not going to be perfect, and that you just have to post this because you have to post it daily. And so yeah, I think as overthinkers, as perfectionists, that is a big help, because it kind of just overrides all those tendencies, because you literally do not have time to overthink. You do not have time to make things perfect. And that's perfectly fine, because I think a lot of trying to learn something or trying to improve is about just putting the reps in. It's actually about taking action. And I've always struggled with taking action, because like I said, I've always needed to plan things out, always needed to overthink things, and like this need to make things perfect, I guess. Whereas that actually doesn't move you forward. Like all that does is, I think that gives you a false sense of like you're moving forward, but you're actually not. You're taking steps, but you're stepping in the same spot. Whereas like when you're taking action, you're actually moving forward, and therefore obviously you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna fall down. You're gonna scratch yourself, and it's okay because it's just a part of the journey. It just means that you are actually taking steps forward. And I think the other thing that I've realized about this challenge is that I can definitely push myself way more, because I think most of the time, or basically all of the time really, I've just been doing it in my house, or mainly my room, where there's no one at home, and I just feel comfortable, and you know, after the first few videos, I'm pretty much very okay with projecting my voice and just being a bit more extra, I guess, to practice communication. Whereas right now, even if I'm just at my backyard, I honestly feel conscious. Like even though no one's really watching me, I feel like, you know, people can hear me, and I just feel a bit more self-conscious. And I think that's another thing that I could really challenge myself to push through. It's just to film in public, which I've done before, but I haven't really done the speaking part. I haven't really talked in front of a camera in public before, I think, because that is a pretty massive step for me. It's like pretty scary to basically look a bit crazy and talk to the camera and just have people walk past you. So I think, yeah, in the future, that's probably the next thing I'm gonna try to tackle. And so, yeah, I guess just like to wrap up what I've learned over the past 29 days is that if you've ever thought about doing some sort of challenge like this, if you ever felt inspired, or you just feel like it might help you, then I think you should just try, because like you have nothing to lose, honestly. I don't think I would have lost anything from doing this challenge, to be honest, except for a bit of my time, but I wouldn't say it's gone to waste, because I've actually improved, and I've just put in the time to do the work, really. And so I guess the only friction I really felt during this challenge was the fact that I had to post it online every day, and that is a form of accountability, but it also helps pushes you out of the fear of, I guess, people seeing an imperfect work of yourself. And I think that it might be a bit more specific, but at least personally, I feel like this is also another side effect of the challenge, where I've just been able to just post stuff out there where I feel like this is obviously not polished, this is obviously not up to standard in terms of my usual standards, but that's not the point, because the point of the challenge is just to post something every day, and it's just to practice your communication skills. And yeah, so I think there is a bunch of benefits for you if you just want to try out this challenge. And it's also, yeah, it's also good to, for any perfectionists and overthinkers out there that just wants to actually take action for once, and not overthink, not overplan stuff all the time. And yeah, so this is the 29th day of the communication challenge, and tomorrow, the 30th day, I think I want to do something a bit more special and maybe push myself out there a bit more, but I guess we'll see. So, bye.